Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing off some of the features in RP Downtown version 4C version 4, which is my modified version of version 4C version 2. Has some things that I think make it a lot better, and continuing to update it. And so one of the first things I've done here is this room is pretty useless always, but I made it a little bit bigger. Now it actually has a little more space. There's a lot of new buildings. So this one right here, this kind of was supposed to be modeled after, in I think version 2 of Downtown. There was a kind of a building that was this color red. It had some pillars and stuff. I thought it had like a walkway or something. Kind of modeled after that, and I think maybe another map. Just a room up here and this. Then this room was added on in version 4C version 2 because there was no sewers. This was open, so they put a room in here. But I thought that it would be kind of neat to add a garage door here, so now you can go either both ways. You don't have to go all the way around if you own this per se. Another thing I did was, a lot of these garage doors were above ground, so I lowered them and lowered the sidewalk to make it a little bit more friendly for vehicles on a Dark RP server. And you can see that in here too. It's not much different, it's just a lot easier to use per se than having to build a ramp on the outside. Some new additions. As of the video, this is one of the latest things I've done. Basically, this space is big and spacious, but it's very inefficient for like base-wise and ability to RP. So I added a few things. Second floor to this apartment complex, I guess. And then, some lag. Then I expanded this, added this barn system and some 2 little sheds, and this was from Evo City, so I gotta give credit to the guy who made that, but I thought it worked very nice here. It's got upstairs there, and then it's got some underground stuff, including, and it basically connects to these sheds out here. And then the other one. These ladders are picky. And then out here. That's about it for this section. If I go over here, not much has changed here wise. I did turn this into an actual building, so it's pretty basic. It's got a couple small rooms here that go out to right here, kind of connect through, and then it's got the floors with a nice roof entrance up here. That auto closes because it's really hard to get the edge when it's open. And there's a nice ladder here, which I thought, because I mean, this was kind of a thing people would go up like this, but it looks a little bit nicer, and so there's an actual ladder. I was just bad at climbing that. You can actually get up pretty easy. Lower garage again. Let's see. I expanded this building a little bit because I had some wasted space. So I added this section up here. Whole other section with the ladder. You go in here. I still don't like these, but they are kind of classic. So I left that there. But this way you actually can get into this section without by going this way because you can't open these from this side. So I added this because originally the wall stopped about right here for some reason. I think that was because in earlier portions of the map there was a subway that ran straight under here, and maybe the mapper thought that it might stick up. So, but now that's not the case, so we can expand that. Some other minor stuff. I made a little entrance to here in the bar, expanded this room. I think this is the same. Upstairs. Yeah. The gun store is the same. This, what I call the smaller gun store. Also, I added a secondary room, because it's pretty tiny otherwise. So that's kind of neat. I like this. It's pretty cool. Needs a bit of light, but let's climb up here. And it's kind of a rooftop building. It's got a few rooms. It's medium-sized. That. And then a little bit bigger room right here. So that's kind of neat. And these windows are breakable. So it's kind of good. Kind of annoying that some windows aren't. And I still need to go through and change all of them to breakable windows because some aren't. Like, I'll show you a few in a minute. I wanted to add to the slums area because it has a decent amount, but I thought I could expand more. So I shifted this building over a little bit. And I put this building in, made this from scratch. Kind of neat. It's an alright building. Basic house. Got some closets. Nice upstairs. Everything you want. I'd seen this on other versions of maps edits, and I thought it was a pretty good idea because this is the same building as the white one over by spawn, but it doesn't have the garage door for here for obvious reasons. So I thought I'd put it right here because kind of neat. This building, I wanted to turn this section into something, and really I could move this over in theory and have like another opening, but this would be it. This building is so big. If you look, it would take a really long time to just move it over a little bit. So I just built this triple garage right into the wall, and it works nice. More fluorescent kind of look, sterile, white, but it's a nice garage building. These are nice. I felt like the existing map, version 2, did a little better job because they added like the one garage, but it doesn't have as many car garages. Oh, and it added the new industrial section. So I hope that fixes that a little bit, adds a little more. This is also in the latest release. This was a throwback to Downtown version 2 with the railroad kind of pit almost right alongside that as these buildings. I thought, wow, these are kind of cool. I can add them back to downtown, and these doors are locked. But this is I removed most of the props because they get in the way and they're annoying for people trying to set up a base. So there's usually there used to be a chair and table and stuff, bar stools, but I left some of these because these are in other versions, like the hotel. But this is from version 2 of Downtown. Just some rooms here, stairway up, and another room here. Made all these windows breakable. I don't think you can jump out of them. And then this is this is a monster. This is a classic. It's a very confusing room. It's very twisty, not very practical, but you know, it is a semi-decent room. It's got a lot of different rooms to it. Bigger sections. First and second floor. This area right here is almost like a store. It could be used as a store or something. And then obviously a roof access point. So that's kind of neat. So those are from version 2 of Downtown. Kind of throwback. Now the garage right here, I expanded kind of making a lot of big garages, but I think it's nice for bigger bases, especially if you have a nice big server. You can have like a big clan. I basically just mirrored it on the other side, so. But yeah, it's nice. Fits in good. I need to do something with this, I think, like turn this room into actually something useful, because this is kind of a random layout as well, but it's alright. What else? Seen that. Let's see. Oh, I added a different screen here. I think this will accept environment projected textures, I believe, because it used to be just a black screen and it wouldn't show up. So that should be good. This is all the same. Oh yes, the gun range. Oh, this also is a new one. This was previously a pretty small building, and this is all this free space, so I turned it into a more spacious kind of apartment building, I guess. 2 stories, lots of rooms, a ramp instead of stairs, but some variety. Yeah, pretty nice. Then down in the industrial area, and this I still want to add a bunch of stuff here in the future as of the date of this video, but I've added just like a few things. This building was nothing, so I turned it into a gun range. I think it turned out pretty nice. Yeah, here, I don't know. Only have the Half-Life weapons right now. You know, a bunch of props you can shoot at and stuff. Mostly aesthetic. You could turn it into a base. But these props are actually real props. So you can, like, if you have wire mod on the server, you can use it to use like a damage detector or set stuff up with that. I know I used to do that sometimes. Though last I checked that was broken, but that's wire mod's fault. They should fix that, I think, soon. But you can use those props for stuff like that. That's kind of neat. Otherwise, these are still the same. And I think the last thing is it has this nice walkway tunnel that connects this section of the map all the way down to back here. Because I found that not kind of linking these was kind of handy. One last thing I think would be for kind of administration. I know I used to always love to try to get into here when I played on servers. So I made a, if you're an admin and you want to use this for some kind of server event, because it is here, it should be utilized, I put a button that opens this up so players can come in here. So that's kind of handy. And I think that's about it. So thanks for watching. Hope this clued you in on some of the new things about version 4. See version 4 of the map. And I hope to be continuing to update and add more features. You can feel free to suggest some. But I just think the stuff I add, I think I try to make it so it improves and adds more spots to roleplay or improves existing spots. Like I also have a identical version of this map, but it adds the sewers back because version 4C version 2 they took out I think it was Raj took out the sewers, but you can still, I found that you can still add them back with only a few minor adjustments. I just moved these doors over with the sewers. You can keep the cinema, so that's an identical version of this but with the sewers, so that's kind of cool. And like I said, thanks for watching. I think that's about it.